On the radar with rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
Welcome back to On the Radar with Rain, the show where we break down the stories making noise across culture, news, and the internet. And tonight's Culture Tuesday is loaded because one celebrity's son is in legal trouble after a traffic stop gone wrong. One of hip hop's biggest names is now the center of a federal investigation after a violent ambush. And two R&B giants may have just announced the performance event of the year. I know, I knew it, so I knew it. So let's get into it. Um, for our first raindrop, King Harris, the son of Tiny and T.I., is making headlines after a traffic stop in Gwinnett County that escalated into a full arrest. According to police, Harris was allegedly speeding in his Tesla Cybertruck so fast that officers reportedly had to push nearly 80 miles per hour to catch him. So police say he was doing approximately 70 and a 45. But what started as reckless driving allegedly escalated when Harris refused repeated demands to exit the vehicle, and that led to an obstruction charge during booking. Officers say they discovered a suspected Schedule II controlled substance during a traffic stop into much more, turning a traffic stop into much more of a serious legal issue. And in a video circulating online, T.I. appears visibly upset while confronting officers at the scene. So,
all right, here we go.
Harris, the son of T.I. and Tiny Harris, is a free man for now after bonding out of the Gwinnett County Jail following his arrest Sunday on speeding and drug charges.
Good day's Caitlin Pratt is live outside the facility and joins us now with the latest on this. Caitlin.
Good morning to you both. And more so than the charges in this particular case, it was what the 21-year-old was wearing at the time of his arrest that is gaining a whole lot of attention, something that the accused even addressed. Gotta catch 'em all. But this time, it was police catching the Pikachu. Rapper King Harris, the son of T.I. and Tiny Harris, arrested early Sunday morning in Gwinnett County following a traffic stop. Gwinnett County jail records showing the 21-year-old is charged with speeding, obstruction of a police officer, and drug possession. Harris's choice of clothing, a Pikachu onesie, drawing significant attention. He documented the traffic stop on Instagram with a selfie. According to TMZ, officers say Harris was driving 60 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. And when they pulled him over, they say they spotted a firearm. Harris reportedly refused to get out of the car. Police say they then found a THC vape pen on him. On Instagram, Harris posted video in the outfit comparing police to Team Rocket, writing in part that he was living a good Pikachu life in Tokyo and then came back to ATL, and Team Rocket caught me with a master ball and threw me in jail all night. This is not the first time Harris has faced legal trouble in Georgia. Back in 2024, he was accused of nearly hitting a police officer at a Dunwoody gas station, was taken into custody after an officer smelled marijuana in the car. He was also previously transferred to Pickens County on a bench warrant for failing to appear related to a 2022 traffic stop involving speeding and DUI charges that were later dropped. And jail records show...
Oh, man. Go ahead, Ray. What you got? What you got, Ray?
you know, hey, I think Pikachu. I mean, he seemed to celebrate his arrest to me. If you look at it, I don't know.
This kind of piggybacks on our show from last night, man.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, T.I.
So are we doing, youthful mistakes, or is it a pattern?
Yeah. I
What is
think
it really gonna be?
I think I hate to say it, man, but partially the women are right. No man involved. T.I. did a lot of T.I. wasn't in the home a lot when he was at the peak of his career. You know what I mean? We all know that that King was raised by TV. You know what I mean? We talk about the social media mindset, things of that nature. So like just the lack of that father being in the house. I know they are super close now, but even with the drama he had with 50, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think a lot of us talked about like the lack of control that T.I. even had over King then. Like he couldn't control his voice, he couldn't control the things he was doing. You know what I mean? I think that's why T.I. really shut the beef down, because he couldn't control King. And I just think this is another example of a man not running his household. That's all.
Yeah.
He said, no circumstances, nothing to be scared of. Shout out to Reggie, man. Reggie, that's crazy, man. That was like one of the top topics, man, when I putting y'all when I was putting the chats through a little system. Literally, that was one of the biggest things. Has life stopped because there's no consequences? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
Uh,
Tristan said
man,
fake could because he didn't grow up in it. He lived a totally different lifestyle, you know.
yeah,
So yeah. So
crazy work.
from another Atlanta artist is excuse me, another Atlanta artist is facing something far more dangerous than legal trouble because what started as a shooting investigation has now become federal. And this is an update to the Offset situation that happened down in Florida. So the FBI has officially taken over that investigation because um, of where it happened. It happened outside the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Florida. Now that property is operated by the Seminole tribe on tribal land. So that means that the crimes committed there can fall under federal jurisdiction. According to investigators, Offset was allegedly targeted during an attempted robbery by what is going on tonight?
Too tight, got her in a pitch. You got her in a pitch. Get your words out, Ray. Let's get it.
According to investigators, Offset was allegedly targeted during an attempted robbery by suspects trying to steal his jewelry. Shots were fired and Offset was struck in the leg. So authorities say that the suspects fled in two SUVs and the FBI has released surveillance images seeking public assistance. So,
All right, here we go. Let's
yeah.
see.
New clues in the search for the people who shot former Migos rapper Offset.
And the FBI releasing new images today in connection with that case that sent the star rapper to the hospital. Local 10 crime specialist Bridget Matter live in Hollywood today with the latest on what she's learned. Bridget.
The FBI now asking the public for help in their investigation. We're now seeing new images. We want to show you these just released from the FBI. The FBI wants to talk to two men in these photos about the night Offset was shot, which was April 6th. Agents say the men left the Hollywood Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Valet area in two Chevy SUVs, a matte gray Tahoe and a black Suburban. And we do have a still image from the Hard Rock surveillance footage showing some sort of confrontation. The FBI says a group assaulted the lone victim and a single shot was fired, hitting Offset. Investigators say someone attempted to steal the rapper's watch after the shooting, but they were unsuccessful. At this time, the only arrest made in connection to the altercation was rapper TJ. He was accused of disorderly conduct and is not facing any shooting-related charges. So because this happened on Native American ground, this is a federal investigation now. No other arrests have been made as of right now.
News got to do better though. With the y'all got to get some noise canceled or something. I know she on the highway and everything.
Wait. Yeah, you would think she would have something like that.
Technology that came too far. We need y'all to get some noise canceling. That's crazy though. That's crazy, man. I think Rain trying to judge us black people, y'all. But anyway, this looks like this looked like another case, man. Just another case of the culture. One of the questions I would really ask everyone who's watching tonight is, when does your wealth stop you from acting so childish? Like we talked about this on Sweat with Souls this morning about wealth and the importance of wealth and stability this morning. And I don't understand, y'all rappers, man. Y'all supposed to be supposedly millionaires, have money. Like, when does the game stop? When do you leave beef behind? When do we stop? When do we get out the rat race?
Yeah.
You got money, you make decent music, just make your music, dog. Go turn up in the club, man. Go buy your bottle. Go do the things that you've been wanting to do instead of out here robbing each other. That's crazy.
It is.
Crazy, man. It sucks though, man, because these rappers won't get together, but y'all letting these fools get together.
Don't do that. Don't. First, let me get through the whole thing. Fix your face. See, he not gonna let me do it, y'all. He's not gonna let me do it. But I'm gonna shift gears because the internet is in full debate mode over this next announcement. And if you have been living up on a rock, and depending on who you ask, this may be the concert conversation of the year. So, fans are going crazy after reports that Usher and Chris Brown are joining forces for a 2026 major stadium tour. And while the tour announcement itself is huge, the real conversation online isn't about the tour, it's about the matchup. Because fans immediately turned this into a little battle over one question: who is the better performer? So, on one side, you have Usher. Of course, he's an icon, Super Bowl headliner, a Vegas residency king. And on the other, you have Chris Brown, generational talent, elite dancer, massive catalog. So, who has the better performance legacy, Usher or Chris Brown? So, I think, honestly, I think it's going to be a great show.
Oh my God.
I knew your face was going to be like that the whole time.
It's time. Hell yeah. Ski.
Yeah, y'all. So the dates are out. If y'all have not already seen, make sure y'all go to their website. So as somebody who saw both last year, I've actually seen Chris about 3 times now, I think. I'm leaning on the side as Chris will be the better performer. He just puts on a great show. He really does. I will be taking donations. Y'all can hit up my Cash App. No, I'm messing. But no, I think it's gonna be a great tour. I saw Usher in Vegas, and then I saw Chris in San Antonio, Texas. I'm one. I like to pick a destination when it comes to these concerts. I can easily like slide up to Atlanta, but I like to go see different cities. So I'll hop on a plane real quick and go explore and go to a great concert. So your face says it all. You don't have to say anything. Anything.
This is what's wrong with our youth, y'all.
What's wrong with you?
Y'all mamas out here spending all her money on Chris Breezy tickets, twerking on Chris Breezy, taking sexual pictures with Chris Breezy, and you got Usher,
I never
allegedly the herpy warrior.
I don't
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't advocate for spending money to take pictures with celebrities. No, but I will go to a concert and enjoy myself and have a good time
This
and
is
watch
just
the
a
performance.
this is just
It's
another
entertainment. It's entertainment.
this is another form of liberation, guys. They know how to get the women, guys. The system knows to start indoctrination and liberation with the women, man. These women are gonna go on Klarna. They're gonna go on PayPal. They're gonna go on anywhere they can do
I
payment
ain't doing
plan.
all that. If I can't afford it, I'm not going. If
Man,
it's not a great seat at a great price, I would not go.
man, Momo, I thought you was better than this. I thought Momo was better than that. I knew
What
Jen was
Mama
about
said, I
the
hadn't read none of the comments. What
yeah.
Mama said.
I knew Jen was about the foolishness. I knew Rain was about the foolishness. But
Yeah.
Momo or Chris Bree, oh my
What Mama said? Mama said Chris Breezy. What
look
she
at this.
said? She said, "Oh, I'm definitely going. Chris Brown definitely going to show out." Yes, yes, definitely.
Y'all see this? Y'all see this?
What?
Y'all see what they get?
It's a performance.
Y'all see what they get all hot and bothered for?
No, it's a performance. It's
Something you can't.
entertainment.
It ain't nobody. Ooh, girl, yeah, clock it. Man, nah, bro.
You got me all wrong. I ain't saying nothing about.
Oh, I got you. I
nothing.
never said you. You wear the shoe, it fitted.
No, you know what?
If the shoe fit, you wear it. And y'all, Chris Breezy is the only light-skinned Negro that could do a million things wrong and nobody talk about it.
What else has he done wrong?
Didn't he just kiss some married woman?
He didn't know she was married when she came up on the stage.
But she did.
That's not his fault.
Take accountability, women. Take account. See, this is what we talk about tonight. This is what we talk about tonight. This is what we talking about, Rain. Rain knew it too. That's y'all. She put this up here purposely. It's no reason. This ain't got nothing to do with the culture.
It is the culture.
Chris Brown and Raymond ain't got nothing to do with the culture. He said it's not close. I will say if I had to give my opinion, I feel like Usher is better in my opinion. I think Usher's not the better performer.
Okay.
Chris Breezy got performing that, but I think musically, I'm a Usher fan.
Okay.
Usher last album was Pressure. It was good. It was good. Look at all these fools. Ooh, man. Oh, I thought you was gonna bring up the who? Bianca and Chris / Usher debate.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, you got to educate us on that, Penny.
Yeah.
He said the fighter fighter fires. Fighter fires.
I'm not tracking Richard.
Yeah, you know we slow now. You got me and Rain tonight now, y'all.
Yeah, we real slow.
we gonna be a little you might want to keep your vocabulary a little lower too tonight. Penny said Brandy saying that the copy and the boy is mine tour.
They trying to be like Brandy and Monica. I mean, but they've got songs together, just like Brandy and Monica have songs together. So why couldn't they do it?
Yeah. It's a money move, dog. It's a money move.
It is. Yeah, definitely.
It's a money move. It's a money move, but it's the first time y'all gonna get pure talent from both sides. I can't hate on that. You're gonna get pure talent from both sides.
Thank you, so thank you.
I'll give credit where due. Shout out to Tez, TWR, man. He said Rain with another picture. Yeah, she's trying to get them pictures. She been saving. She said we'll be the biggest tour of the year. Yeah. Here we go, y'all. Yeah, you already know. Allegedly herpy. Expensive though.
Yeah,
I'm definitely going for the hits. Man, my mom let me down today, y'all. Penny said how they liberated. You don't need to be enslaved first. Shout out Penny. They like that. Actually say way more. Hey, thank you, Rigid. Thank you, Rigid. Them nonverbal speak loud when you talk about Chris Breezy. And look at it. She already in defense mode. I'm so sorry. It's Breezy. Oh man.
Breezy.
Talk about Momo. We can be on the foolish train together. Nah. So I feel you are attacked. You are attacked. You are you and Rain are on the y'all are on the Breezy trade. Y'all on the Breezy trade. I must stand up.
Yeah, I seen Chris 3.
Kissing married women and all. Yeah, too tight. They don't care.
But he didn't know. He didn't know that she was married.
We'll get back to the comment. They'll defend the man. Anything else you got for us tonight, Rain, on this radar?
And those are tonight's biggest stories for On the Radar. We got King Harris faces legal trouble after a traffic stop escalates in his Pikachu outfit. Offset shooting investigation is now federal, and Usher and Chris Brown may have just announced the performance event of the year. So, as always, if you're catching this on the rewatch, drop your thoughts in the chat. Which story are y'all talking about the most tonight? Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I don't just report the headlines. I break down what they mean. I am Soft Rain, and this has been On the Radar with Rain.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes,